Our letter that we're learning this week is the letter H. H says, you could feel the air come out of your mouth when you say the sound of H. Like that, okay? Capital H, all straight lines. There's a lot of frog hops going on too. You pick up your pencil a lot. So you start at the ceiling, you make a straight line down, ribbit, you move over a little bit, go back to the ceiling, make another straight line down, looks like the number 1 2 times, and then you ribbit again and you cross on the dotted line. So it's almost like the letter A a little bit, except A touches in the same spot at the top and H doesn't, it's open at the top. So you make a straight line down, ribbit, another straight line down, ribbit, a line straight across, okay? That's how you make capital H. Now lowercase h, you make, there's no frog hops at all, but it is a tall lowercase letter, it's tall. It starts at the ceiling. It's a straight line down, do not pick up your pencil, you just boing, right back up. Once you get to the dotted line, start making the lump. So it almost looks like the letter we did last week. It looks like N, right? Except that N started on the dotted line and H starts at the ceiling. There's a really tall part for H. This part right here needs to be there. Otherwise it's gonna look like N. So you start at the ceiling, you go down, boing, go back up, make a lump. Now the lump stays underneath the dotted line. That's lowercase h. H says. All right, now the word that we're learning this week is the word is. So you could say something like, my mom is nice, right? Because a lot of kids like to say things like that, which it's probably true. And when you start a sentence, you're gonna start with a capital letter. My is one of our sight words that we've already had. So we're gonna start with a capital M, down, ribbit, go back to the top, down, up, down. M-Y. Now Y is tricky because it does break the rules. Pretend like you're gonna make an X, but then just stop right there. My, we're gonna make a space. We're gonna say my mom. We're talking about mom. Let's sound out mom. It's only 3 letters. You can put your arm out. Ah, So make a space. Is the first one. That's an M. Ah, that's an O. There's another M. M-O-M. That's how you spell mom. My mom, space, is. Is our word that we're learning. It's our new sight word. Make a space. Is spelled like this. I is a little short line, but then this dot floats in the sky. S, and we know how to make S. We learned that letter a long time ago. My mom is, this is our sight word, is nice. Now, nice is a word that you don't really need to know how to spell correctly. I'm going to tell you how to spell it correctly, but if you were to sound out a word like nice or wonderful or special or perfect or amazing or whatever word you wanted, you just write the sounds. You don't need to worry about spelling things correctly at this point in kindergarten, okay? Now I'm gonna show you how to write nice because a lot of kids like to write that word nice. So it's N. That's our letter last week, N. N. I, even though I is saying its name, because it is a vowel and sometimes it says its name. N. I. S. And I know it sounds like an S, but it's really a C. Now, if you put an S, that would be fine with me. You could just put an S and be done. But I'm just gonna tell you that nice is spelled with a C. It's called a soft C when it makes an S sound. And there's a silent E because silent E's make the vowels say their name. So this says, my mom is nice, period. down just a tiny, tiny little bit because I wanted to write one more sentence with you. Let's do one this time that has the word the in it. The dog is, we need our is, and then we'll think of a word, okay? The, capital T, because it's the beginning of a sentence, that's why. H, E, now this was our sight word a little while ago, it says the. The, I'm gonna make a space, dog, D. 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 Ah. Ah. D. Ah. G. 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 G is made like you're making the letter A, but then you go past the bottom line and then a happy face. The dog, make a space, is, there's our word again, is, I, S. Is. The dog is, another word kids like to use is the word cute. So I'm going to show you how to spell cute the right way, even though I don't expect you to spell these things the right way all the time. Cute. K. It's that kind of a K, but don't forget the space. K. U. Now, it's the letter U. It's just saying its name. K. U. That's a T. Now I'm going to tell you a little secret. You don't have to remember this right now, but whenever a vowel is saying its name, like this one's saying U instead of it needs a silent E right here because the silent E is going to make it say its name. That's why it has that E there that you can't really hear. The dog is cute. Am I done with my sentence? No. I need a period at the end of my sentence, okay? It's really important you have periods at the end of your sentences.